There's something I've been noticing for a while. Some people around you, they just never seem to feel right. They wake up in the morning and their back hurts. They slump at their desk by mid-afternoon. By evening, they're tossing and turning, can't sleep. Their stomach acts up randomly. Energy? Almost never enough. And then there are the other type of people. They pull an all-nighter sometimes, grab fast food on the go, maybe indulge in a soda or two, and somehow they feel fine. They're energetic. Their skin doesn't sag as fast. They recover quickly from colds or minor illness. Ever wondered why that is? Most people just say, "Oh, it's just their genes. Some people are born like that. Must be luck." Well, the book The Anti-Inflammation Life doesn't buy that. It says straight up, it's not luck. The difference isn't on the surface. It's not in today's breakfast or last night's sleep. It's happening quietly inside the body every single day. Think of it like a slow burning fire inside you. Not the kind of fire you can see, like a cut or a swelling. Not the one that makes your body scream in pain. It's subtle, quiet, almost invisible, but over time, it wears you down. People with this hidden fire feel it in small ways. Constant fatigue, low energy even after a full night's sleep, their moods swing easily, digestive issues appear randomly, they get colds that linger longer than they should. And here's the kicker. Most medical tests show nothing unusual. Blood work looks normal. X-rays? Fine. The doctor says, nothing's wrong, just rest more. Sound familiar? Meanwhile, the healthy ones, their body stays calm. Inflammation shows up only when it's needed, like a firefighter showing up to a blaze. It comes, fixes the problem, and leaves. No lingering damage, no unnecessary energy drain. Now here's a reality check most people miss. Being healthy isn't just not having a disease. Not feeling sick doesn't mean your body is really healthy. Real health is about whether your body is quietly burning itself out or resting, repairing, and functioning efficiently. You might be going to work every day, you might be able to exercise a little, you might think, I'm fine. But if you're always tired, if sleep never refreshes you, if digestion feels off, if your moods are unpredictable, your body is sending a signal. Something inside is off. And what's causing it? The book points to one main culprit: chronic, low-grade inflammation. Now, don't freak out when you hear inflammation. The book takes time to explain this carefully. Inflammation itself isn't bad. It's your body's natural defense mechanism. You get a cut, inflammation. A virus, inflammation. It's your immune system kicking into action. Redness, swelling, warmth, pain, that's your body doing its job. The problem arises when inflammation doesn't turn off. Healthy people, inflammation is like a temp worker. It comes, does the work, and leaves. People with chronic low-grade inflammation, it's like a tenant who refuses to move out. It lingers. It quietly drains your energy. It damages your tissues over time. And here's the scary part. Most of the time, you don't even notice it. The book gives a real example. Many patients come in saying, I don't know what's wrong. I just feel off. Tests show nothing. Doctors often say, you're fine, just rest. But the author warns, these are the people who need attention the most, because this low-grade, hidden inflammation, it's subtle. It doesn't kill you quickly, but over months and years, it slowly wears your body down. Imagine it like a coal fire, not a blazing fire. No smoke, no flames, but it never goes out. Over time, blood vessels get stressed, digestive system slows down, immune system falters, hormones get out of balance, mood swings. Eventually, diseases start creeping in. So why do some people get this hidden fire and others don't? The author doesn't go into mysticism. It's all practical, everyday stuff. Most people with chronic inflammation didn't get that way overnight. It builds slowly, over years. Step 1, diet. Not quantity, but quality. Too much sugar, fried foods, processed snacks. Every day your immune system gets triggered. It has to stay on call constantly. Would you feel relaxed if you were on call 24/7? Step 2, movement or lack of it. Sitting all day, rarely moving, blood flow slows, metabolism slows, inflammatory substances accumulate. Step 3, stress. Chronic stress itself is a form of inflammation. Your body thinks there's danger. Immune system stays on high alert. Inflammation never switches off. Step 4, sleep. Sleep isn't just rest, it's repair time. Without it, your body never gets to cool down. Over months and years, your body enters a state of constant low-grade stress, never fully recovering, always draining itself. Most people who always feel a bit off, who wake up tired, get bloated easily, can't sleep well, and catch every little cold, they didn't just get unlucky. It's not magic. It's not just bad genes. It's habits. Tiny, everyday habits that pile up over years, and slowly, quietly, they light this invisible fire inside their body. Let's start with food. I'm not talking about I ate a cookie, I'm doomed. I'm talking about the way we eat most days. Soda, fried snacks, fast food, instant noodles, candy bars, things that taste good, feel convenient, but quietly push your body's stress buttons. Every time you eat sugar, your blood sugar spikes. Your body sends out insulin. Your immune system gets nudged, a little wake-up call. One day, no problem, but do it every day, year after year, and suddenly your body is on alert constantly, like a security guard who never gets a break. Eventually, that guard starts making mistakes, missing signals, overreacting to small things. That's how inflammation sneaks in. And it's not just sugar. It's fried food, heavily processed meals, fake additives, and even too much caffeine. They all feed this quiet fire. You don't feel it immediately, but over months and years, you notice the fatigue, the bloating, the mood swings, things that feel normal but really aren't. Movement is another big one. Sit for 10 hours a day, hardly move, and your blood flow slows down, your metabolism gets lazy, and your muscles aren't producing the natural chemicals that help calm inflammation. I'm not saying you need to become a gym rat, just moving a bit, walking around the office, stretching between meetings, doing a few squats in your living room, makes your body feel alive, like blood is circulating, like your cells can breathe a little. Even a short walk after dinner can make a difference. Stress, oh man, stress is sneaky. You might be eating okay, moving some, sleeping a bit, but if your mind never gets to relax, your body reacts as if it's in danger. Cortisol, the stress hormone, spikes. Immune system stays on high alert. Inflammation doesn't shut off. You've felt this, right? A rough week at work, family pressures, tight deadlines, and suddenly your stomach hurts, your energy drops, you can't sleep. Your body thinks it's under attack, even if the attack is just everyday life. Sleep ties all this together. Sleep isn't just rest, it's repair time. Growth hormones, repair processes, immune cells, all of that is working while you sleep. But screens, late nights, endless notifications, social media, we steal sleep without noticing. If you don't get enough real sleep, that fire keeps burning through the night. Your body never gets to reset. And eventually, fatigue, brain fog, digestive issues, mood swings, they all become your new normal. Here's the thing, it's not one habit in isolation, it's all of it together. A person who eats sugary snacks all day, sits most of the day, is stressed at work and sleeps poorly, that's a pressure cooker inside. Fire everywhere, no chance to cool down. But someone who eats simple, whole foods, walks a bit, manages stress, and sleeps enough, their body can handle minor challenges. Inflammation comes and goes when it's needed, then cools off. The book shares stories that really hit home, like a woman in her 30s, office worker, always tired, bloated, can't sleep well. She eats a lot of packaged foods, rarely moves, is constantly stressed, and sleeps in fits and starts. Contrast that with her coworker, same age, same environment. She fills her plate with vegetables, eats fish, walks during breaks, occasionally meditates, and sleeps solidly. Guess who has more energy? Who recovers faster from minor illnesses? Who seems younger and calmer? The difference isn't luck, it's lifestyle habits stacked over years. It's not meant to make you feel guilty, it's meant to make you aware. Every choice you make each day either feeds the fire or lets it die down a little. Tiny changes, consistent over time, can completely change the way your body feels. That's the key message the author wants to get across. And here's a little secret. People often try to push through life thinking, I'm fine, I can handle it. But that's exactly what keeps the fire burning. Real health isn't about pushing harder, it's about letting your body recover, listening to it, giving it time, moving just enough, eating foods that calm it down, sleeping enough, managing stress in ways that work for you. So, if you've ever wondered why some people always seem sick and others stay healthy, it comes down to these quiet, everyday habits. Food choices that either calm or feed inflammation, movement that helps your body breathe or stagnates it, stress that feeds the fire, and sleep that either repairs or leaves the body simmering all night. By paying attention to these little things, noticing what your body needs, you can start slowly putting out that internal fire. It's not dramatic, it's not instant, it's gentle, consistent, and surprisingly effective. The difference between feeling off all the time and truly feeling healthy isn't magic, it's all in the daily rhythms and choices you make. And that's what this part of the book is really about, understanding how the fire started in the first place so that you can begin to calm it down day by day, choice by choice. It's not complicated, it's not about perfection, it's about awareness, small steps, and consistency. After talking about how this slow burning fire starts, it's time to look at how it actually shows up in our daily lives. Because here's the thing, most people with chronic inflammation don't suddenly fall sick. There's no dramatic red flag, no sudden collapse. It's quiet, creeping, almost invisible. But your body shows little signals if you pay attention. Take energy, for example. Healthy people wake up, they stretch, maybe grab a quick breakfast, and they feel ready to go. Their minds are clear, their bodies feel light, and they move through the day without constantly dragging themselves around. Meanwhile, someone with chronic inflammation wakes up already tired. Even after 8 hours of sleep, it feels like they just ran a marathon in their dreams. Their coffee cup becomes a lifeline rather than a small pick-me-up. And by mid-morning, they're already yawning, wishing they could crawl back into bed. Then there's digestion. Healthy people eat a meal, maybe a bit of seasoning or spice, and it moves through their body like it's supposed to. No bloating, no discomfort, no surprises. But people with multi-symptom tendencies, a simple sandwich can make them feel heavy, gassy, or sluggish for hours. Their stomach feels like it's staging a protest, and they're left wondering what went wrong. It's subtle but consistent over time. Mood swings are another clue. Chronic inflammation affects the brain. It doesn't just live in your gut or blood, it whispers in your mind. People might feel anxious or irritable for no clear reason, suddenly sad without a trigger, or just emotionally flat. Healthy individuals might experience the same things occasionally, but it passes quickly. For those with hidden inflammation, the swings are longer, more frequent, and harder to shake off. Then you look at recovery. Healthy people scrape a knee or catch a minor cold, and it resolves in days. Their immune system is like a well-trained firefighter. It shows up, does the job, and goes home. For people with chronic inflammation, it's more like a rookie firefighter showing up late, leaving the fire smoldering, and calling for backup again and again. Colds linger. Minor injuries feel sore for longer. Recovery feels slow and exhausting. Even skin and hair can tell the story. Healthy individuals tend to have skin that heals faster, hair that looks lively, nails that grow without breaking easily. For those with low-grade inflammation, skin may break out, bruise easily, or heal slowly. Hair might fall more than usual. Little signs, but they add up. And here's the tricky part. Most of this is gradual. You don't notice the change week by week. Months go by and suddenly you realize your energy is always low. Your mood swings more than it used to. Your stomach complains more than it ever did. And you think, is this just life? Am I getting old? But the book argues it's not just aging. It's a body constantly simmering with inflammation, burning quietly while you're living your life. Now imagine two people again. Let's call them Anna and Lisa. Anna eats fast food a lot, drinks sugary coffee, rarely moves, sleeps poorly, and stresses over everything at work. Lisa eats mostly vegetables and fish, takes short walks throughout the day, sleeps in a dark room for 7 to 8 hours, and takes moments to breathe or meditate. By age 35, Anna feels constantly drained. She gets colds often, her skin breaks out, she feels bloated, and she struggles with focus. Lisa, on the other hand, has energy to go to the gym, handle work deadlines, socialize with friends, and still have energy at the end of the day. She still gets minor colds, but recovers fast. The difference isn't magic, it's small habits compounded over years. Even during a stressful work week, the difference is obvious. Anna might barely make it to meetings without coffee, feel her stomach tighten, and go home feeling depleted. Lisa might have a challenging week too, but she recovers faster, her moods stay more stable, and she sleeps better at night. Her body never had to stay on high alert all week because it has less chronic inflammation to begin with. And it's not just adults. Chronic inflammation can start quietly in younger years. A teenager who drinks sodas, eats fast food daily, sits on the couch playing video games for hours, and doesn't sleep consistently already has the beginnings of this internal fire. It doesn't mean they're doomed, but it means the foundation for future fatigue, digestive issues, mood problems, and even chronic diseases is already being laid. Here's something else the book points out. Multi-symptom people often ignore their own bodies. They think fatigue is normal. They accept bloating as part of eating too fast. They shrug off mood swings as just stress. And that's exactly what the fire wants. They feed it by ignoring it. Healthy people, on the other hand, notice subtle cues and adjust. They rest a little longer when tired, move their body, eat foods that feel good for them, or take a few deep breaths to calm stress. They listen to their body. That listening alone keeps inflammation in check. The book also shares the science behind this. Chronic inflammation isn't random. It affects blood vessels, gut health, brain function, skin, hormones. Everything is connected. It's like a quiet electrical storm inside, flickering in different areas, sometimes showing symptoms in energy, sometimes in digestion, sometimes in mood. But even if symptoms aren't obvious yet, the damage is happening quietly. And the longer it smolders, the more the body struggles. By now you might be wondering, okay, so what's the difference between someone healthy and someone not really? The book frames it in a simple way. Healthy people have bodies that recover naturally, bounce back quickly, and show inflammation only when it's truly needed. Multi-symptom people have bodies that never fully recover, stay in low-level stress, and inflammation is always simmering, even if they feel fine most of the time. And here's the part that really hits home. This isn't about being perfect. Healthy people aren't flawless. They don't eat perfect meals every day. They get stressed sometimes. They might skip workouts, but they have more balance, more days where the fire inside is allowed to die down. Over months and years, this adds up. The author wants readers to realize one thing: your body talks to you. It's never too early or too late to start listening. Fatigue, mood swings, bloating, skin issues, they're not just annoyances. They're your body whispering, "I'm struggling here. I need some attention." If you ignore it, the fire continues to burn quietly. If you pay attention, even small changes, better food, movement, sleep, stress management, can start calming it. In essence, the difference between people who seem to always have problems and those who stay healthy isn't luck. It's not genetics alone. It's about how your body has been treated over the years.
Every meal, every walk, every stressful moment, every night of sleep, it all stacks up. Some choices fan the fire, others let it cool, and over time, those small differences create a world of contrast between multi-symptom people and healthy people.
So now we've talked about how this fire starts and how it quietly changes your body. What's next? The book wants you to pause for a second and actually notice yourself. Because here's the thing, your body is always talking to you. The problem is most of us are too busy, too distracted, or just too used to feeling off that we stop listening. Take a moment. Think about how you feel when you wake up. Is it like, wow, I'm ready for the day? Or more like, ugh, do I really have to get out of bed? That's a huge clue. That morning fatigue isn't just laziness, it's a whisper from your body. Something simmering inside. And it's not just mornings. Pay attention to little things during your day. Are you constantly grabbing snacks or caffeine just to keep going? Do you feel bloated or uncomfortable after meals that should be simple? Do your moods swing for no obvious reason? These are tiny signs of chronic inflammation, and the earlier you notice them, the sooner you can start calming that fire. The author shares stories that are so relatable, like this woman in her 30s, office job, tired all the time. She eats fast food, skips walks, sleeps poorly, and is always stressed about deadlines. She thought her life was normal. She saw her friends, went to work, handled responsibilities, but internally, her body was quietly burning. Over time, small things added up. Fatigue, bloating, minor colds, mood swings, nothing extreme, nothing dramatic, just constant irritation inside her body. Contrast her with someone else, similar age, similar job. She eats simple, whole foods, moves a little every day, takes moments to breathe, sleeps 7 to 8 hours. Her energy is stable, minor colds pass quickly, her mood is calmer. And the difference? It's not magic. It's about what she does consistently every day, even in small ways. The book makes a powerful point here. Noticing is the first step. You can't fix what you don't see. So the author suggests small, practical ways to check in with yourself. Ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Not last week, not yesterday, right now. Is my energy low? Am I feeling tightness in my stomach? Is my mind cloudy? Just pause and notice. This tiny act of awareness starts a chain reaction. He even gives some simple daily reflections, like after a meal, check in with your stomach. After a work session, check your shoulders and back. Before bed, check your mind. Are you restless, racing? That's your body's way of showing where the fire is most active. And you don't need complex tests or fancy gadgets. You just need attention. The book shares a case of a man in his 40s, always thought he was healthy. He exercised occasionally, ate okay, but constantly felt drained. He never had major illness, so he ignored the little signs. But when he started paying attention, tracking energy, mood, digestion, he realized his body was quietly inflamed for years. Once he adjusted habits, added movement, changed diet slightly, improved sleep, he noticed changes in weeks. His energy returned, digestion improved, mood stabilized. The body has this incredible ability to repair itself if you just give it the chance. Another story is about a young woman stressed out by work and school. She had headaches, bloating, and mood swings. She thought it was just life. After practicing small awareness exercises like noticing tension, tracking meals and sleep, breathing exercises, she realized how her body responded to small daily habits. Then she could make small adjustments, not overnight miracles, but gradual reduction in inflammation. Her energy improved, her digestion calmed, and she slept more deeply. And this is exactly what the book emphasizes. The difference between people who struggle and those who stay healthy isn't genetics or luck. It's about daily choices and listening to your body.
You might think you're fine because nothing major is happening, but the whispers of fatigue, bloating, mood swings, they are warnings, and if you notice them early, you can prevent bigger problems down the road. This part of the book also talks about a concept called body literacy. It's the idea that you know your own body well enough to recognize patterns. You notice, certain foods make me sluggish, stress makes my stomach tense, lack of sleep makes my mood swing. The more you practice this, the easier it is to intervene before the inflammation escalates. You start noticing small victories, like a meal that leaves you feeling light, a walk that clears your mind, a night of solid sleep that leaves you refreshed. Each tiny victory is literally putting out a little fire inside. And here's a key point the author keeps repeating. You don't need drastic changes. No fad diets, no extreme exercise programs, just gentle, consistent attention to your body. Little tweaks, daily awareness. That's how you start to move from being someone who constantly struggles with fatigue, bloating, mood swings, and minor illnesses to someone who feels lighter, more energetic, and resilient. By now you might be thinking, okay, I get it, I should pay attention, but it still feels overwhelming, and that's okay. The book doesn't expect you to overhaul your life overnight. It's about noticing patterns, experimenting, and gradually replacing habits that feed inflammation with ones that calm it. Small, consistent steps are powerful. It also highlights that this process is empowering. Once you start noticing how your body reacts, you realize you have control. You don't have to feel tired all the time. You don't have to accept bloating, mood swings, or poor sleep as normal. You can start making tiny adjustments that compound over time, gradually reducing inflammation, restoring energy, and improving overall well-being. And that's the magic of this part of the book. Awareness leads to action. Action leads to improvement, and improvement, when sustained, leads to a life where your body feels comfortable, light, and resilient, instead of constantly simmering with that hidden fire. The stories, reflections, and exercises in this section are designed to make you pause and listen. They teach you to notice subtle changes, to pay attention to what feeds or soothes your internal fire, and to start reclaiming your health one small habit at a time.
All right, now that we've talked about how the fire starts and how it shows up in your body, let's get into the part everyone actually wants, what you can do about it in your daily life. And here's the thing, the book doesn't ask you to do anything extreme. No crazy diets, no hours in the gym, no giving up everything you love. It's about small, consistent changes that slowly calm the fire inside. Let's start with food, because honestly, this is the easiest place to see results. Imagine your body as a little fire. Every time you eat sugar, fried food, or processed junk, you're throwing more logs onto the fire. But every time you eat fish rich in omega-3, fresh vegetables, fruits, or healthy oils like olive oil, you're gently putting out some of that fire. The book has a lot of practical tips that sound simple, but they work. Like fill half your plate with colorful vegetables, add a portion of fish a few times a week, swap snacks like chips or candy for nuts or berries, drink water instead of soda. Little things like this add up. You don't have to be perfect, just make more meals that calm your body than meals that feed the fire. Over weeks and months, your energy, mood, and digestion start to shift. Movement is next, but don't panic. You don't need to run marathons. The book emphasizes just moving regularly. Stand up and stretch a few times during work. Walk a few minutes after meals. Try some gentle exercises at home. Even simple stretches or a 15-minute walk counts. These movements help your muscles release natural anti-inflammatory chemicals, improve blood flow, and give your body a chance to cool down. Stress management is another huge piece. The book doesn't demand meditation retreats or fancy yoga classes, just moments of awareness. Breathe deeply when you notice tension. Take short walks outside. Limit screens before bed. Even small breaks during the day help lower stress hormones, which in turn lowers inflammation. It's like giving your body a mini reset button every few hours. Sleep is the quiet hero here. You can eat well, move a little, manage stress, but without good sleep, your body struggles to recover. Try to make sleep a priority. Keep a regular schedule, avoid screens right before bed, and create a dark, quiet environment. Even small improvements like going to bed 30 minutes earlier make a difference over time. The book also talks about listening to your body. Don't just push through discomfort. Notice when your stomach feels off, your energy dips, or your mood is low. Reflect on what might have caused it. Was it a meal, lack of sleep, stress? Then adjust. This awareness is like your body giving you a map of where the fire is hottest, so you know where to cool it down first. One story that stuck with me is a man who always thought he was healthy. He exercised occasionally, ate okay, and thought he was fine, but he constantly felt drained. Once he started tracking energy, mood, digestion, and sleep, he realized that his body was quietly inflamed for years. Just by adding a few walks, improving diet slightly, and sleeping consistently, he noticed major improvements in a matter of weeks. His fatigue lifted, digestion settled, and mood stabilized. Another example is a woman who had constant bloating and mood swings from work stress. She started noticing how her body reacted to certain foods, how her energy changed with small walks, and how sleep improved her mood. Slowly, tiny changes compounded. She didn't do everything perfectly, but over months, her internal fire cooled, and she felt more energetic and lighter. The key takeaway is consistency beats intensity. You don't need drastic changes. You need small, repeated actions over time. That's how the book explains it. Tiny choices every day, choosing a salad instead of a burger, a walk instead of sitting, early sleep instead of scrolling, deep breaths instead of tensing up, these tiny shifts slowly extinguish the hidden fire. And the results aren't just physical. People notice mental clarity improving, mood swings soften, digestion stabilizes, sleep quality improves. You feel more present, more energetic, more capable. And it all started from paying attention and making small, sustainable changes. The book emphasizes patience, too. You won't feel completely transformed overnight. It's a journey. Some days you'll slip, and that's okay. The goal isn't perfection. It's giving your body a chance to rest, recover, and gradually return to balance. Over weeks, months, even years, the effects compound. You'll look back and realize your energy is higher, your mood is more stable, your digestion is smoother, and minor illnesses pass more easily. By the end of this chapter, the message is clear. Chronic inflammation isn't inevitable. You don't have to accept fatigue, mood swings, or digestive discomfort as normal. The difference between someone who constantly struggles and someone who feels healthy isn't luck, it's the small choices made every day. Your body is resilient, and it can repair itself if you give it the chance. So what does that mean for you right now? Start small. Notice how your body feels. Make one small change at a time. Add vegetables to one meal. Take a short walk today. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier. That's it. Small, simple, doable. Keep noticing, keep adjusting. Over time, your internal fire will calm and you'll start to feel the difference. The power of this part of the book is that it's realistic. No extremes, no gimmicks, just practical, life-friendly steps. You can start today, tonight, this week. You don't have to wait for a perfect moment. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes, and the healthier your body feels. By the time you finish the first chapter, you should feel two things: awareness and hope. Awareness of how your body is silently communicating with you, and hope that with small, consistent changes, you can calm the fire, restore energy, and feel healthier over time. That's the core of the message. Your body isn't out to get you, it's trying to tell you what it needs. Listen, respond, and watch yourself transform gently but powerfully.